What's up, guys? Just got done with my morning workout. Wanted to make a quick little video just on some stuff that I'd learned this year so far. He's out early this morning just chilling. But I'm walking over I'm walking over to our garden because I want to show you guys something. And I think there's a valuable lesson to be learned. At least there was for me, so I figured I would share it with you. You know, one of the biggest reasons that Tori and I moved out to the ranch while we bought this place to fix it up and renovate it, other than the fact that it's absolutely gorgeous, that we wanted to live more sustainably. You know, when you're in the city just grinding away, you can get into this like cycle where you're just like rinsing and repeating and rinsing and repeating and rinsing and repeating and rinsing and repeating, and life is just passing you by. And so part of living more sustainably, when we were to show you guys the garden, was, you know, what would it be like to live off the land? And so this year we're like, hey, let's try to do a garden. You know, we've been together 10 years. Our 10-year anniversary was this week, and you know, we put this garden together. And I just haven't had time, man. I've been busy. And it just goes to show you, Jim Rohn used to always say this, is that if you don't tend to the garden, the weeds will take it over. And if you don't tend to the garden of your mind, the weeds will take it over. If you don't tend to the garden of your life, the weeds will take it over. And man, was he right. I'm almost ashamed to even show you guys this because this looks like a giant hayfield. I've got to get in here and do some work, but I mean, there's some tomato plants. You know, we've got tomatoes in here, and there's some cucumbers and squash. There's some banana peppers. I got one cage on the tomato plant. These are all tomatoes here. And I think it just drives home Jim Rohn's point of, if you don't tend to your garden, the weeds will take it over. And so I wanted to share that with you because I think oftentimes in our life we get so caught up in just the day-to-day grind that we don't tend to our life. We don't tend to our fitness. We don't tend to our health. We don't tend to our spider web. We don't tend to our mental acuity. And then we look up and we're like, why is everything so fucked up? Wow. Look at this beautiful. That's wild looking. That's some, looks like some shit from Jurassic Park. Wow. Just a little reminder. First off and foremost, I planted way too many cucumber plants. There's only so many ways you can eat a fucking cucumber. But the other thing was, like, I seen how ill prepared I was. And, you know, I'm not beating myself up by any stretch of the imagination. It's our first time planting a fucking garden. But, you know, for me, like, what it would take to live off of the land, feed my family, and, you know, just, I mean, only 100 years ago people had to live like this. It kind of put it into perspective for me a little bit. And so wanted to share that with you guys this morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. Protect your garden, the garden of your mind, the garden of your life, because if not, the weeds will take it over.